Hello guys, we are going to talk today about acrylic paints because they are one of the mediums that are more used in mixed media and art journaling. And there are different types of acrylics. We have the heavy body acrylics, the fluid acrylics, and then we have spray acrylics, ink acrylics, and also acrylics in markers. But today we're gonna focus on heavy body because for me are the best to use with with stencils and stamps. So are the ones that I normally use. You can also use fluids for different effects and different techniques, but I must say that you can also get like fluid acrylic with different mediums, but we can talk about mediums, acrylic mediums in another video. And here you can see I have two professional acrylics, Talents and Preveo, and here you can see the main characteristics. So the number of the color, so the color, and then the square, it's about the opacity of the acrylic. So if it's transparent, the square, it's like it's transparent paint, and if you have a black square, it means that it's totally opaque. In that case, that one was half opaque, no? And then you have the cross, that means the resistance to the light. So if you have one cross, it means that it's not resistant to the light. That means that with the time, and if it gets a lot of light, it will lose intensity. And the three stars cross means that they are very resistant to the light. So here I am testing first of all the professional ones that I bought in the art shop, and you can see that they are very pigmented, and I am adding some water to see how it reacts, and you can see that they are very pigmented. So when you go to the art shop, you will see that there are the professional brands, and they have like two categories: the professional and then the student grade, which means that they are almost excellent. So they are excellent also, but they have a little less pigmentation than the professional ones, and so they are cheaper. So then here I have, as I said, the first of all is Talents, the second is Pebeo, and then I have two other that I bought that are very, very cheap. As in, you can see the difference is the pigmentation. I would say that if you are new, a beginner in mixed media and art journaling, I would recommend to invest especially in paper and in the acrylics. I would say that a mixed media paper of about 160, 180 or more, it's fine. And then the acrylics, I would recommend to invest also in them. It's not necessary that you buy all the colors of the world, because normally the brands, they give you like a basic set where you can get some basic colors that when you mix them, you will get beautiful colors combinations. So they are prepared to get this beautiful combination. So this is what I did. I just bought the Talent set, basic set, and it was just perfect. Then you could see the pigmentation even more in this black paper, but you will see it at the end when the acrylics are dry. And so the acrylic basically is pigment in a polymer base, so a chemical base, and it gets like when it's dry, it's like plastic. So in comparison with the watercolors are more opaque. In comparison with the oils, they dry faster. How faster they dry, it depends on the humidity on your location. But it takes minutes. It doesn't take weeks or even months as the oils. And here you can see how they react with the stencil. So the first two ones, the professional ones, you can see that you get a perfect impression because they are very heavy body. So they are very nice for use with the stencils. And then the other two are more fluid, and so the impression is not so good. And the same with the stamps. You can see that when we are using the professional ones, you get more clear stamp impression. And with the others, the impression is not so good because they are more fluid. That maybe is the effect that you want, but sometimes it's not. And it's better to use always a professional brand. So, what type of brands there are in the market? There are a lot of brands. The more quality and expensive ones are Golden and Liquitex. And then you have also one that I like a lot, quality price, is Amsterdam, and they have beautiful colors too. And then I heard about Arteza, which are Spanish ones. I didn't use them, but I heard very good opinions on them. And then you have like these more craft related, which are rangering. For example, I use a lot the Dina Walkley paints, and I think they are great. They are heavy body also, and the colors are also beautiful. So you have a lot of brands, and you can comment on. You can leave me a comment if you want me to specifically guide you about the brands. And also I want to hear from you what are the brands that you are using. Are you using Golden? Are you using Amsterdam, Liquitex? What are the ones that you are using? I'm very interested. And here you can see the different impressions that we get with the different brands. And here you can see now that they are dry. I must say that the acrylics dry one tone darker always, and you can see the pigmentation. There is really a difference. And here you can see it more with the black paper, and the impression with the stencils and the impression with the stamps. So that's it for today. I hope you find useful this tutorial, and let's see you in the next one. Bye.